Much ado has been made as of late about how I've changed over the course of the last few years. In light of this fact, I've decided to do a small series of videos wherein I express my current attitudes towards various subjects that I've addressed in the past. Today, we will talk about a subject that started it all: atheism. Have my views on atheism fundamentally changed? Well, I still deny the existence of God. I still find the evidence presented to me that such a being exists is absurd by any reasonable epistemological standard. The arguments of believers consistently fail to compel me to even the slightest degree. I have not heard a new argument for God in many years and have refuted all of the old ones in the due course of this channel's existence. This is one reason why I have devoted very little time to the topic in recent years. But it is not the principal reason. Hopefully I've sparked some curiosity in you. Oh, what is the principal reason, TJ? You must tell me. I must know. Well, since this hypothetical version of you is so eager to know, I suppose I'm going to have to divulge. Atheism, as I conceived of it when I first branded myself the Amazing Atheist, is about more than simply the denial of God's existence. To me, letting go of God is just the first and easiest step in a broader world of rationality and, more importantly, that's right, more important than rationality, independent thought. Unfortunately, the intervening years have taught me a harsh lesson, one I didn't want to learn. Getting people to give up on God is a lot easier than getting people to give up on the many other dogmatic impositions that religion has used to shackle the human mind. Most of those who reject God because there is no evidence of him nonetheless cling to their various conceptions of objective morality, though there is no evidence that such a thing exists. They reject nihilism, which is the absence of meaning, even though they cannot demonstrate meaning any more than a Christian can demonstrate God. An atheist who still believes in objective morality and meaning has not truly given up God. They've only given up the word God. They have deceived themselves. They are like the person who quits smoking cigarettes only to start smoking cigars. They have not made a meaningful change. I'm not impressed with someone who can point out holes in a book full of fairy tales. I'm not impressed with someone who can identify fiction as being fiction. I am impressed by someone who can evict the comforts of meaning from their life, who can admit that what they find meaningful is merely subjective and nothing more. I am impressed by someone who can find the strength to admit that even their most cherished and deeply held principles and convictions are, at the end of the day, nothing more than strongly held opinions. When I call myself the Amazing Atheist, I am not simply telling you that I deny God. I'm telling you that I have embraced nihilism, existentially, ethically, to some degree even metaphysically. I have, in fact, even tinkered with the notion of rebranding myself as the Amazing Nihilist. However, I already have one failed rebrand under my belt, and I don't feel like adding another. Now, I ask that if you disagree with anything I've said here, please remember that the purpose of this video and the others in this series are to express my current attitudes towards various subjects that pertain to this channel. I am not attempting at this time to make an argument. I am merely communicating to you my current attitude on this subject. Regardless of how you felt about my words, I want to thank you kindly for taking the time out of your day to hear them. I know there's a lot of voices out there competing for your ears, and I'm glad that you could give me this 5 minutes to share some of my thoughts on this subject with you today. And if you were interested to hear what I had to say and you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so, and you understand the rest of the stuff that I expect you to do or would like you to do. It's all in the description section down below. Thank you and have a great evening, day, whatever time it is for you.